just kind of kicking back and watching it.
Yeah.
And that way when you're not, see, it's one thing when we're like, okay, hit the brakes, look, and you're having to do it at the same time. Here you're just kicking back watching, and you get to really absorb more, obviously seeing it and feel it like, oh, that's what it feels like, and man, this thing sticks real well, and feeling those things. Plus I'm gonna narrate, kind of commentate what's going on. Like I'll be like, okay, I'm looking here, feel this. That way you're like, wow, you start to really get your head wrapped around it, and it just starts making sense, and then things just start clicking, and like I said, you just start driving more efficiently, and you don't have to work as hard. Like I mentioned, you let the car work for you, and obviously a lot of it's just, like I say, time. This is a beast. The car it's got a hell of a lot of performance, so taking that time, building up to it. So here we go. Brakes going into the corner, steady gas. I'm just steady on throttle. Now if I lift off the gas, feel the nose come in, that's the throttle steer. So here I'm partial gas, steady, and then I lift the car, you feel the nose come right in, and there I didn't have to fight with the steering wheel. Now as I exit, power, I'm braking firm because I don't want to overshoot the corner in 3. Then I'm letting the car come down to the apex, straight, then gas, a little brake to help it turn. Now up this hill, you can't go flat out, but you can be on the gas for the most part as long as you're smooth with the hands. And then I'm looking up the hill, I'm letting it turn. Brake helps it turn. Point the car first, then accelerate. Now through the kink, just smooth. Soft brakes to the left. Power as you exit. Now I'm braking. Soft, a little coasting, a little steady throttle. If you want to do a little maintenance throttle, that's fine. Here, let it come in, a little brush, pointing the nose first. I'm going to carry the brakes all the way in. Steady throttle again, steady. And watch this, my hands aren't gonna move. I lift the gas, the nose comes right in.
Unreal.
That's the throttle steer.
Yeah, okay.
So let's say you come through a corner, and if you get on the gas, I'll do it. If you're on the gas, look, the car pushes wide.
Right.
Lift, it comes back in.
Yeah, we were talking throttle steer in that corner before. I thought that was to push you across the track.
Well, now here's where you can add the throttle to push you where you need to be. So let's say I'm patient, no gas. Now if I apply the throttle, it will put me out there. See, I just kept my hands there. But I don't want to get forced out. Does that make sense?
Yep.
If I can, now here, I'll use throttle steer in a good way. I'm gonna add throttle, it'll push me out. But then I lift, it comes back in. That's what you're doing. Add the throttle to push wider, lift the gas to let it come back in tighter. So hopefully that kind of helps, feeling it out. And just
I've never experienced the lifting mid-corner to bring it in.
Let it come in.
Yeah.
Now, here, we're not going to use the gas, but I'm going to use the brake to bring the nose in. Here, you can use a little throttle, but then lifting anytime we want the car to come in tighter. So if you ever are in the corner and you're like, man, you feel like you're fighting it,
yep.
You probably are on the gas pedal. And that's causing the car to under push, And that's causing you to have to fight with the steering wheel.
Yeah.
So if you're ever feeling that, lift out of the gas and the car will turn better
And it's
again.
just a gentle lift to maybe like 5% or something.
Well, it can depend. If it's a minor, if it's just a little push, you can do a little minor lift and the car can come in. Sometimes if you're out wide enough and you need to do a full lift, it just kind of depends. But just breathe out. You don't want to lift too abruptly.
Not jerky movement.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be abrupt and the car can move around.